representing the Sunbird Tourism stand, Your Excellency.
Welcome everybody. We want to talk about what I feel like is the lacking thing as far as the development of our nation is concerned. Tourism is very important for our development, but we cannot encourage tourism when we are not able to improve the infrastructure development. You can agree with me that our country has got poor infrastructure, and when we are busy promoting tourism, ignoring the most important thing, which is infrastructure development, then there's nothing we're doing. If we want to develop as a nation, we must look critically at this, what we call infrastructure development. It is something that we must be addressing every day if we want to develop. We cannot be talking about visitors coming to Malawi, yet there is poor infrastructure development in the nation. There's nothing we're doing. Let us develop this nation by making sure that we invest more money on infrastructure development. That's how we can develop. That's what we should be fighting for every day. I've seen, as you can see this video, this was the Expo for tourism in Malawi. It happened in Lilongwe, where they were having a launch of Malawi 2025 Tourism Expo. It's a good thing. It's not that I'm against it, but what I'm against is that we are not ready to receive visitors in our nation. Imagine you have got your own house, right? But your own house is not finished. It is still under construction. You cannot be allowing people to be coming into your house because there's no chair. There's nowhere else they can come and stay, or even there's not any enough bedroom which is prepared for the visitors to come and sleep. You're not prepared. You still need to build your house until it is fully finished, so that people can be coming to your house and you welcome them and give them everything that they need as visitors, because visitors must be treated with a very important reception. They must be welcome and they have to feel it. But in Malawi, we are not prepared for that. We cannot be receiving visitors from the United States of America, from Canada, from America, from UK, from China, and from even Africa. It's to come to Malawi. Like, encourage them to visit Malawi, because we are not prepared. In fact, infrastructure development, first of all, must be achieved for the citizens. Right? We must look at infrastructure development that is done for the citizens. Have we done this to make sure that the citizens in the country have got access to good roads, access to good housing and accommodation? Because we need to do that. Look at the transport system in Malawi. It's not of that good standard. It's like we're even in the primitive time. Actually, even the old time was better than the current time as far as the transport system in Malawi is concerned, because we don't have modern transport system. We don't have good roads. We don't have good hotels, good hostels in our nation. We only have few, and they're always fully booked and too expensive. But if we want to ensure that as a nation we have got great infrastructure development and we should be receiving visitors to come out to our nation, let us first of all make sure as a nation that we have developed infrastructure sector. We've made Malawi accessible by Malawians. Indeed, there is improvement for accommodation, housing, lots, and we have got good public transport system in the nation. Things must be done in that way so that we can encourage people to come to Malawi and they have good access to the things that they need when they come here in the nation. If it is even not good for the citizen to travel within the country because of poor road networks and transport costs, fares are very expensive in the nation. Malawians don't have, if I want to visit Lilongwe, it's very hard for me to go to Lilongwe because accommodation is expensive in Lilongwe. It's only when I have a relative in Lilongwe so I can visit Lilongwe. Yet I'm a Malawian. What about the foreigners who come to Malawi? They are looking for accommodation in Lilongwe and they don't find it. Actually, if they find it, it's substandard as well. And the price is very expensive. We need to develop our nation by making sure that all areas that are very important to attract tourism in the nation, to attract tourists in the nation, are fully developed. We have a good country. I know it's good to encourage that, but we cannot be encouraging that at this time around when we are not even developing our nation in terms of infrastructure development. There's little that is being done. Because if we take 20 years without developing a good national plan for the development of our road networks, then there's nothing that we are doing, because we cannot take 20 years planning, 30 years planning. We need to start implementing the plans that we had done in 2014, in 2020, in 1992, or way back than that. We need to take those plans and begin to implement it right now. Not that we should be drawing new plans again. For what reason? This is the nation of Malawi. People who made plans in 1999 about the development of Malawi, those plans must be implemented now. It's very sad that every time we come up with new plans, as if we cannot make plans about the 2063 right now, because there are already plans about 2063, and I'm telling you, if a new government comes, those plans will be changed. Because that's what we are doing. But we should start implementing the plans that we had already done before so that our nation can develop. Let's develop this nation by making sure that we love it. Tourism is very important, but we don't have infrastructure development for that in this nation. Let's just be accepting those tourists that are coming to Malawi on their own, without encouraging them to come to Malawi, because it's very sad they're going to see our nakedness. We're not led as a nation to be talking about tourists coming to Malawi. For what? Because the nation is not developed. The nation has got poor road networks. It is not the time to encourage that. It is the time for us to be working very hard for the development of this nation in all areas. Thank you for watching. I know you've been encouraged, and I would like to ask you to subscribe to my channel and watch more of my videos. This is what you should be doing. Thank you. Bye-bye.